Maybe we can still get Danzig from the Polish as well. If we're lucky, we can do it. Yeah, like we really aren't... We're not in a good spot. Yeah, we've got a river crossing. Okay, so it looks like the French are trying to attack up here. I mean, that's definitely not going to work. Yeah, 12%, while we are at 254%. So right now, we're basically just in like a World War I situation where it's just like nobody can really attack right now. We just attack. Or I mean, the French keep attacking us. I'm not really doing anything. But we really can't break each other right now. We're still making all our military factories, which is good. So I need a ton of factories. I really feel like we're really lagging behind on our factory numbers. It's a good thing they also just can't go across this lake. That would really screw us over. I mean, I like the Swiss aren't attacking. I'm assuming it's because the Swiss only have, you know, 20,000 manpower. They don't have a ton. So they definitely don't want to risk it. And I'm hoping that Spain just stays out of the war for now. When France capitulates, then sure, I'll just attack the Spanish. But until that moment, I am definitely worried. Okay, so the British have taken Syria. So maybe they'll focus more efforts in pushing the French out of Africa, but I don't really have extreme hopes for that. I mean, okay, so you have a 14 division South Africa, but I actually have no clue where they are. Oh, no, they're heading up north. So they might be actually going to go try to stop the French from advancing into Sudan. Yeah, like, nobody is confident with these plans. Planning speed plus 400%. I mean, that would be good. But again, we're not really attacking anybody right now. Actually, I'll just throw you under... I don't know what I just did. I'm just gonna throw you on a different field marshal for now, because I think we have a bunch of field marshals anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Also, no, I want you to be red. And I'm going to put you under this guy as well, because I think it'll make this slightly cheaper, 147, as opposed to 185. So yeah, so it's slightly cheaper, and you're not going to be advancing anytime soon. Also, okay, apparently you're actually full. What's your numbers? Okay, so you got a lot of infantry divisions, you got your tanks, you got some mechanized troops, so that's actually mostly fine. I'm going to actually assign one of you, maybe, to a different army, throw you under this guy. I'm going to put... You have a ton of stuff, so you can be in charge. I'm going to make you... this gray color. And for now, you can front against Poland, and I'm going to just assign all of these troops onto Poland. Oh, you guys don't have this location set. Okay, well, you can be in Hanover for now. We're just building a bunch of tanks. So I'm going to build 2 more of you, and then I'm going to get some mechanized infantry. I want to put you 1 up. Build, you know, like 5 of you maybe. So that's 5, 9, we're at 10, 21. And I think that should be the right number of troops. I believe so, at least. I mean, the Czechs don't have a lot of troops. I mean, but you're also not confident about attacking the Czechs either. Fortified. Yeah, no, it's also very fortified. That is correct. And I'm like, we couldn't get Austria. We have Yugoslavia. Like, there's a lot of countries which I've kind of locked myself out of easily acquiring because we didn't keep Hitler. Because we went with Italy, attack the Greeks. Does this expire at all? I don't think so. They're also justifying war gold against Yugoslavia. For some reason, I don't know. Them attacking Yugoslavia is actually like a terrible decision because I don't want them to have Yugoslavia. 2, Yugoslavia is probably going to join the Comintern, which also does not help me. Still have low manpower, but that's fine. And the light tanks, or these tanks, no, only build once. So how many of everything? So we need a lot of rifles, but rifles are going to be done relatively soon. Anti-air is going to take like over 2 years. That's not as good. So you're going to take 150 days. Medium tanks are going to take about 1,000 days. Once again, also not extreme. How many medium tanks are we building? We're building 1 a day with 5 factories, and it's still going to take 1,000 days or 1,400 days, which is a lot. Can I like order? No, not from you. Request lend lease. Can I? Do you have medium tanks? You have light tanks. That's not going to help me. Do you have medium tanks? You will not accept. You don't have enough. Okay, that's fair. Is there anything I need? I need motorized. So the UK might have some motorized vehicles. No, they have a 3,000 deficit. Does anybody have anything? India, you might have stuff, but you're not independent, so I can't ask you. You have actually nothing. You're all not helping me out at all. Do you have motorized? No, you're also negative 3,000. Why does nobody have anything? Fine, whatever. I don't need their stuff. It's completely okay. There we go. So, you know, they'll attack this way. I'm hoping, so safeguard the Baltic. I probably actually should have done the Danzig one. Try to get that earlier, but I also want Finland to join our side if there's ever a war. I mean, I'm pretty sure they would regardless. Anti-fascist diplomacy, so they might actually attack the Polish. But again, they don't have a lot of troops against the Soviets. Oh no, India's got some troops over here, but I think they're not going to live too long. And once again, China's just in this weird, like, perpetual state of just war. I don't think they're ever going to solve that out until some other faction, or one of these other, or what were they called? Just warlords, I guess. As soon as one of them join a side, then it'll be over. Like if Zibe-sama joins either the communists or the Chinese or the Republic, then it'll probably sort itself out. But until then, that whole thing's a bit of a mess. Industrial land appropriation, 1 building slot, but I don't need 1 building slot. That's not gonna make or break the war. I need something more substantial than that. And now you're worried about superior enemy, fortified. Can I at least like bomb? Just heavily bomb the fortifications here. That's all you gotta do. Just bomb, interception, strategic bombing. It's like the airport. Oh no, that actually seems useful. Which one of you is a bomber? No, I think I said my bomber's up here, right? Yeah. So, I want you to particularly focus on forts. Okay? Close air support. Where is close air support? Well, these things should just combine, because there's no reason I think to have them separate. And then we'll just raise that by like 100. You guys can also just combine, and I'll just increase you by like 50 or something, and that should mostly work itself out. Okay, we'll just kind of combine you guys, and then they can just yeah, combine like that. Fantastic. Once again, not naval strikes, so that doesn't help us. Just close air support seems good. You supply supplies over into Western Germany. Even though it's kind of like Southern Germany, but that's... Don't worry about that too much. What's your problem? No, go to Northern France. I mean, I think we're actually losing like a lot of planes. Planes lost to anti-air. Like, they just have significantly more planes than we do. So maybe I also should just be focusing on, like, what is my Air Force? Get out of this map mode, please. Thank you. Our Air Force is at 1.5 thousand planes. We have significantly more planes than the French. I don't know why. Is it because I have them assigned to these armies? Oh, did I just get rid of their field marshal? I think I did. So good work, me. I did it again. I don't know why they make it like so easy to unassign them. No, stay assigned. It's fine. Yeah, no, okay. Don't be attached to these guys. You're not actually. You're too far. And then you go there. But I don't have another. There's another airbase that's like close. So you're all here. But what are you? You are close air support. And now you're actually close enough. So maybe now we can have some more planes and try to make this a balanced engagement. I mean, that's kind of my plan. What are you? You're not assigned to do anything. I think if we beat like their Air Force, actually there might be a lot of Soviet planes here too. And the Soviets have a decent sized Air Force. Like our Air Force is like all right. Like it's much bigger than the like Britain. How many planes do you have? You have about 2.8 thousand. Not too bad. I mean, it's more than we have. It's more than the Soviets actually have as well. How long until you're actually back here? It's gonna be 8 days. I was very, very, very stupid because I unassigned them. I don't know if it makes too big of a difference, especially since we're not actually engaged in combat. I don't know if it affects planning bonuses or anything like that at all. It might, but I don't know. Actually, the British are actually doing pretty all right over here. Huh. Okay, well, I'm worried about sending troops over here. Because we could do it. I could, you know, like assign these trash boys over onto this front. I mean, it looks like they are splitting their troops up a little bit. Also, I want you on that side, please. Thank you. So for force attack, offense plus 20%, breakthrough goes up. Organization damage taken, but they take more damage. Okay, so okay, no, I want the planes actually. I want these better planes. Thank you. And then I also want to get the thing, and maybe Poland will give me Danzig for an alliance or for like a independence guarantee. I think I want the rocket artillery. They might not give it to me. We shall see. It's like as soon as we start attacking, we just kind of lose all of our momentum. 30% is not as bad as it used to be, but I mean, we're also above the combat width, which is also affecting us pretty badly. 10%. Night terrain, 30%. Well, they're getting a 150% bonus. Not good numbers for us. Yeah, they're very entrenched. Don't know what this guy's doing. That's not going to work out ever. So how many men did we just lose in that attack? Probably about like 6,000. So I mean, once again, like not a stupid amounts. Yeah, no, the French are. How many troops do the French have? Probably about 150 brigades. So probably about the same amount of men as we do. Italy, once again, is still not actually doing anything. Just did they get their war goal against Yugoslavia? No, they're still gonna take about 60 days. I do like how the Bulgarian flag has gone to like this German imperial flag, even though once again we're not actually fascist. Is there anything we can do that just improve working conditions? It doesn't actually help us, right? Paul, I mean, is he good? I don't know. We'll do it because I have no idea. Okay, so he's this guy. So what are your stats? 'Cause I just paid 25 points for you. Promotion cost is cheaper. Reassignment duration. Trickster. Oh, in the jungle. That's extremely useful for me. Okay, well, I spent 25 points on that guy. You know, if we're in the jungles of France, then maybe then he'll come in handy. But until then, I mean, I'm happy that this attack by the British has diverted the French somewhat, but they just haven't committed the troops. I mean, they only have 40 brigades, and it's 1940. Like, the United States, if they joined us, that would be useful. Yeah, I probably should have sent troops earlier. As long as you can, like, hold this port. Oh, good thing you sent the horses in. Without the horses, we would have been screwed. I mean, we can try the force attack, but once again, I don't think that's really going to help us too much. Just because of the sheer number. 103 days. 92. Probably just more infantry equipment. Okay, so we got some more research done. Do I get more planes? Okay, no, actually this would be pretty good. Because right now we're only working at about 66% efficiency. Or 58%. So if we can boost that by 20%, I don't know if that's going to boost it to 80, or if it's going to boost it that 58% by 20%. So it's going to boost it by like 10%. I'm not too sure, but we're definitely beating the French right now. They have like no planes right now in the sky. I don't know if we shot them all down, or if they've just been reassigned to deal with the British. No, their air force is like twice the size that it used to be, so I'm assuming they've done something else. It looks like they actually are sending more troops there. I don't think the British are going to hold on to that. I mean, there are significantly less French troops on the border right now. Now, okay, so we have 86. It's only going up by 0.6, which is not a lot. I unassigned everybody again. God, how do I keep doing that? Am I just... I'm not... All of you get assigned. Throw you under him. Now I have to wait for him to be... Like, I don't know where he go. I don't know why it takes 15 days. But the French have... Yeah, they've moved significant amounts of troops to here. The French, are they going to capitulate, like, super quickly? Okay, so it's May. 1940, we got better infantry equipment. But are they like vanilla where they're going to capitulate really quickly? 28%. Okay, no. Because, like, normally in the normal game, the French always capitulate at like 70% or something like that. Also, they've lost significantly more than we have. Not twice as many, sadly, but... Inferior enemy. So you're